Hi, I'm Roma Fraser. I play for Glasgow Warriors on the wing. I started playing out in Crieff with my brothers, and yeah, just from there went into secondary school, and we had a really good school team, so just continued playing throughout school and was just very lucky to be a part of the Scotland sort of programmes. So it's just been a sort of continuous journey playing it. My sporting heroes would probably be people, some of the women in the squad just now. The names like Emma Orr that I've played beside, but really look up to her. She's just got such a good game IQ and just a really selfless player, so I've just always looked up to her. It's an obscure, I've played shinty, so like I have a lot of people, but that's like an amateur sport, so it's not like something that like they're all like people that I look up to because like my dad played, so it was always like players that played alongside him that I watched as a kid that like I admire, like because through watching like my dad play. Biggest fear? I always say that it's, my biggest fear would probably be heights, and I always say that it's not an irrational one, but yeah, whenever I'm actually confronted with something, I always have that wobble of like, I shouldn't be too scared, like roller coasters, I shouldn't be too scared, but I always have that moment of fear. So yeah, heights. Can I get my phone for Spotify? Maybe like a guilty pleasure or a song that like would always get me ready for like a game day would be a sort of Run This Town, like Jay-Z, Rihanna. Like I feel like that always gets me pumped. So yeah, I think that would be my guilty pleasure before a game. The last TV show I binged watched was The Traitors. I watched the first season as well, and it was really good, and the second season is even better. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. My nickname is Roma, to be fair. I've got a full name, it's Gaelic, so I've always just gone by Roma. My full name is Romanich, and I've never been called it, but yeah, so my nickname is Roma. It's not a bad name, no, I really love my name, but it was like day one of primary and the teacher couldn't pronounce it, and so after that, like I've never been called it either, like my parents never called me it, but it's on my passport and it's on my driving licence, and it just caused me no bother. I feel like my sort of hobbies would be, I'm quite like a creative person, like I quite like pulling together like my photos and making sort of like scrapbooks of them, like I really enjoy that. So I'd say like hobbies outside of rugby would be sort of making my scrapbooks of my photos, like albums, stuff like that, enjoy. If I won the lottery, I'd be very practical and no, I'd probably go on a holiday first, but then off the back of that, I'd really love to get into like flipping houses, and I'd probably invest quite a lot of it into doing that because I find that really fun. Like just being able to go for interior design, just do it and not care that I've run out of funds, because hopefully I wouldn't. Maybe my superpower would be something like knowing if someone's lying or telling the truth, just so then I can stop overthinking if someone's lying to me, and I can just move on. I'm a big procrastinator or overthink things, so that would help me out no end. If I was able to fly, I think it would make things a lot easier to get to training and back. Being able to transport myself to places without having to drive saves the traffic through Glasgow. I feel like that's boring, but easy. I think it'd be hard to go forward in time because I don't really know what that holds. I wouldn't want to like wish away time, so I would go back. I think I'd probably go back to like primary and just relive it when it's like, you know, that you're sort of reliving easy days and just go back and have fun. I watched that, the sort of murder mystery, the Fool Me Once. I don't know if you've watched it. It's like really like good suspense. I do love a murder mystery, but I don't really know if I've got any favourite films in the murder mystery category. I feel like my favourite films would always be like nostalgic ones or quite old ones, like grew up watching like a lot of the Marx Brothers, and yeah, just quite a few older movies would probably be in there for nostalgia alone.